Okay, so this is how we're ranking it, guys. Look at this. Okay, sincere. I'm gonna give my honest opinion. You guys might not agree. Hi, Simi. You guys might not agree, but sincere is like, oh, okay. I feel like they felt really bad and they didn't have to make this video, but they're making it. Then there's force. It's like, okay, their team made them do it, but it wasn't that bad. Then there's cringe. It's like, ooh, that was not a well done video. And then there's fake. It's like they didn't want to do this, and you can tell they didn't want to do this, and they just had to. So here we go. I don't know if you know Arnold, but General's husband did a music video with him called "Blow With Me." Oh. All right, here we go. Here we go. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Okay, here we go. You ready? Okay, David, what you got? 7 minutes. Here we go. Let me turn this on. Let me turn this up. And who's Laura Lee? What did she do? Okay, here we go.
It's 1:45 in the morning, and I'm finally by myself, which I know doesn't sound that crazy to be by yourself at 1:45 in the morning, but this week's been pretty hectic, and there have been a lot of people around telling me what to do, giving me advice, trying to help me, most importantly, and that was a lot, and now I just want to be able to do this and just shoot straight into the camera and just talk to you guys. I've put myself in a lot of situations where I needed to apologize for my past actions, and I've never done this correctly, and I've never done this respectfully, and my last video is a testament to that. I don't want to defend that video. I don't want to delete that video. I just want to be clear. What this video isn't going to be is it's not going to be me discrediting Trisha, Kat, or any other woman involved. I'm going to be using words that may trigger some survivors, and that's just so I don't explain anything vaguely, and I can explain every situation appropriately. I want to start this video off by saying I fully believe the woman who came out against Dom and said she was by him. As it was reported, the next day I got consent to post the video, even though I got
about the Jeff stuff.
Video. I should have never posted it. And what I understand now,
he posted
and I didn't understand before,
of his friends
is
doing
that
something
she
crazy?
sent that text because she felt like she had to, not because she wanted to, and that's fucked up. And I'm sorry. When she later reached out a couple months later to take the video down, I immediately took it down, and I want to apologize to her and her friends for ever putting them in an environment that I enabled that made them feel like their safety and values were compromised. I'm so sorry. I was completely disconnected from the fact that when people were invited to film videos with us, especially videos that relied on shock for views or whatever it was, that I was creating an unfair power dynamic. I did not know this before. It was completely wrong, and I wish I was more responsible, and I wish I was more aware at the time, and I'm so sorry I missed that. I didn't know what was going on in that room, and I should have been. I should have been there, and I should have been making sure that everybody involved was taken care of and wasn't uncomfortable. I don't want to use buzzwords to try to justify this or explain this, but all I can say is people felt like they had to be silent for the sake of my video, and that's not right, and it's fucked up, and I'm sorry. I also want to acknowledge the women that spoke out against Dom in 2018. I'm talking about Allie, and then I'm talking about other girls that addressed their problems privately or publicly.
He had
I'm sorry I didn't listen to you guys.
That did bad stuff, and he filmed it, and he posted it.
For what happened in those certain situations, and I didn't believe you. And not only did I not believe you, but I made a joke of what kind of a person Dom was, because I couldn't wrap my head around a childhood friend of mine doing this to people and actually hurting people.
Oh, it's a childhood friend of his?
Not only did I discredit you, Allie, but I platformed Dom. And not only did I platform Dom, but I platformed the subject of sex in a negative way, where I made jokes about it, and I reinforced that kind of behavior. And I'm so sorry. And
it's okay. It'll just be muted, right?
Not only you down, but a lot of people down. A lot of people that watch me and my friends and family for that. I made the decision to no longer film Dom in 2019, and I'm not saying my content has been brilliant since then, but that's when I first started taking into account the power dynamic and what influence I had on people that I was filming with. But what I didn't do is I didn't go back to any of these women and apologize. I kind of moved on, and I learned from it, and I grew from it, but I didn't address the situation with these women. I'm not talking publicly, I'm saying even privately. I didn't reach out to any of these people, and that breaks my heart, knowing that I was doing all this stuff and I was making all this content while there was people that were still really hurt by what I made. Before my content shifted to be more responsible,
I don't know if that cry was real. I feel like
that were really offensive, and I called them bad jokes.
I don't think the cry was real.
I called them bad jokes, and it was cowardly of me to say in my last apology that I missed the mark.
His idea, and he's the one
because it's fucking gross. And I'm sorry. A lot of people reached out to me saying cancel culture is bullshit, and you need to fight back, and you need to call people out, and I don't agree.
That cry was so big. I feel like that's why he only
put. I think when there is a crisis,
I think that's why he only put a split second in there, because it would have looked more fake. But if you put a split second, then it looks like, oh, he almost cried, and then he turned the camera off, and then gathered himself. I don't know. I feel like the cry was fake, and he only put a second in there for sympathy. All right.
It's a serious opportunity to correct yourself, to learn and improve, and to make sure those mistakes don't happen again. And that's why it's so important to hold yourself accountable. And I think with this situation, there's a lot I can look at and there's a lot I can learn from, but there's a lot of mistakes that I made, and I'm sorry for that. I'm sorry for everybody I've let down. I'm sorry to my family, and I'm sorry to my friends that I've embarrassed, and that this won't happen again. I'm gonna take a short break from all the social media stuff because I realize there's a serious lack of infrastructure when I make any kind of content, and I wanna be able to have a place of checks and balances. I wanna have HR, and I wanna be able to have people communicate discomfort in a way that's comfortable to them, and where they don't feel like their emotions or what they're doing or how they're acting is compromised. It doesn't feel right to go back to posting like I have been, and it also doesn't feel right to go dark because I love what I do. But I think it is important to show that change is possible and that I'm learning, and maybe even forgiveness is possible. I want to use this opportunity to step up and own my mistakes, and like I said before, I've never done an apology the right way, and I'm sure I'm going to look back at this and I'm going to be pissed at some things that I didn't say or I wish I could have added more, but this is my beginning to that, and I'm sorry for everybody that I hurt. I also want to add that I'm making myself available to anyone that wants to.
I feel like this is scripted. Like, there's a lot of cuts, and then he goes back to look to make sure he covered what his team came up with. I don't know, because usually if it's a poly video, there's not really cuts in it because you're just speaking from the heart, unless it's scripted.
To reach out that I've hurt in the past. I want to be able to hear and understand from yourselves, and I'll be reaching out on my own to some people because I still have a lot of learning to do. And I think when you talk to other people, especially about experiences like this, it really helps you see things in a different way. But yeah, I'm sorry if this video was all over the place. I just wanted to sit and talk and ramble, and I really truly hope that someone can take something away from this experience, that another creator can take away from this. And I know it feels, because I know how crazy it felt to me that there was some sort of toxicity or some sort of power dynamic in my friend group, but really just take the moment, especially when creating content that you're trying to get viewership out of or you're trying to get laughs out of, like really take a moment and look at where the jokes end and where the feelings begin, because I think that's so incredibly important. Okay, I'll see you guys. Bye.
Is he posting again? Hold on, let me see. 6 days ago, 3 weeks ago. Oh, he's posting again. When? Oh, he took a 3-year break. 3-year break, got super fit, came back, and everybody forgot. Dang! Okay. Alright, well. Alright, what do we think, chat? Sincere, forced, cringe, or fake? I say this fool is #1 on the worst apology chart. You think? Fake? I feel like fake? You guys thinking fake? I was thinking forced, because it wasn't a bad apology video. He covered all his bases, but it feels like his team made him do it, or he like, I mean, it would be fake too. Fake, but I think forced. Like, he didn't want to because he's done a lot in the past. Yeah, I think forced. Because he's done a lot in the past and he didn't apologize for stuff. Because he was doing like crazy stuff, like shock factor stuff. And he didn't apologize until this one because it was big enough and he got enough backlash to apologize. So I'm going to put it as forced. You guys, this is not like A, B, C, D. So it's not like this is the best one and fake is the worst one. This is just the 4 categories. So don't think I put him as like a B ranking. If it's A or S, A, B, C, oh, then it wouldn't be, you know? Okay, so there's that one. Jeez, why am I doing this video? I don't like this video anymore. Okay, here we go.
So I get it. Feel like we're at a time where we are purging ourselves of anything and everything toxic, and I'm being requested that I address things that I've done in my past. I also get a lot of tweets from people that are saying like, "We love you, you unproblematic queen," which always makes me uncomfortable because I'm a person. Those of you that are familiar with how long I've been on the internet know that that's not true, that I've definitely done things in the past that weren't great, and I'm not completely unproblematic. And
What?
I've tried my best to grow up and to be a better person. And first and foremost, I want everyone to know that I've always been a two-way street, and that any time that you criticize me and tell me that you would like me to do better or to do something differently, that I always try to do that. And I try to make fun content, inclusive content, things that don't offend people or upset people. And
This sounds
that's
sincere
kind
so
of
far, guys.
where I am. There's a couple things that people want me to address and apologize for, and I'm happy to do that because
There's
what
more
I
than
want
one?
from the people that I support and that I like is to have accountability.
I guess we're gonna find
and
out.
to know that I'm supporting someone who's
If you haven't heard of her, she's one of the OGs.
And yeah, there's things in my past I'm not proud of. And I'm getting a lot of tweets from people saying, "Why have you privated all these old videos?" And I've spent a lot of the last few days privating almost all of my old content. And I'm sorry if any of that holds any nostalgia for you, but I'm literally not trying to put out negative things into the world. I think there was a time when having all of my old content exist on the internet showed how much I have grown up as a person, which I'm very proud of. And I think now it's hard for
like a
that
real apology
content
to
to
me,
exist
too.
at all, because I think people watch it and don't bother to look at when it was posted, or
I'm
they don't
interested
care
to see
about
what she's got
what
apologized
path they
for.
took to get to where I am. It offends them now. And if that's the case, where people will watch something and be offended now, I don't want it to exist. So I've privated a lot of my old content because I just don't want anyone to feel upset about anything. I don't want to contribute to that. I don't care. I don't care. I just don't care. I don't want someone to watch something and feel hurt or offended now for any reason at all. The first two things that I would like to address is the fact that there are people that were offended that I did blackface as Nicki Minaj.
Wait. Okay, this is gonna be... You guys are gonna be like, what? Okay, so back in the day, I didn't know what blackface was. I had no idea. I was like, oh. And, so, like, I don't know. Did she do it, like... Did she do it, like, impersonating? I guess she just said she was impersonating Nicki Minaj. Because... Yeah, trigger warning. Because, yeah. She just pissed me off. Oh, let's see. We gotta learn more about it.
In 2011, and I'll show you the clip. It's incredibly cringy and embarrassing. This is private. It has been private for quite some time, but it looks like this.
Nicki Minaj and Wassabi. And then there's Ronan, who's saying,
And I do just want to tell you that it was not my intention to do blackface. This is the end of the video where I took my wig off. I don't know how else to say this, but it doesn't matter.
Wait.
Because all that matters, I don't know how this is the end of the not. And I do just...
Wait. Did she put dark makeup on? Or is she saying that her makeup just looked dark and then when she took the wig off, she had the same... What? Hold on.
to say this, but it doesn't matter.
It's hard to tell because she looked like she was spray tanned, but...
Because all that matters is that people were offended.
Wait, so she was wearing darker makeup already, because I do remember back in the day she did like heavy spray tan. And then she put the wig on. Oh, she put dark makeup on. Oh, dang. That's not good.
And it hurt them. And for that, I am so unbelievably sorry that this isn't okay. And it hasn't existed on the internet for a long time because it's not okay. And I haven't done anything remotely like that because I heard people say, this is blackface, and I don't like that. And I just would never want to put that into the world. So this has been private for a long time, but I do want to tell you how unbelievably sorry I am if I ever offended you by posting this video
sincere,
or by
guys.
doing this impression.
So far.
And that was never my intention. It's not okay. It's shameful. It's awful. I wish it wasn't part of my past. The next thing that I want to address.
Oh no.
This is also
Does it get
from
worse?
2011. a bad year for me in judgment, apparently. This video is called Bounce That Dick. This has also been made private. I don't want to offend anyone. I'm not interested in it. I'm not interested in making anyone feel bad, in case you haven't noticed. Here's a clip. I will play it for you. Here, hold on.
Oh no, it's an Asian racist film. No.
So as you can see, I said, hey Ching Chong Wing Wong, shake your King Kong Ding Dong. Sorry, that was racist. I'm bad at rap songs. It's awful. It doesn't need to exist. It's inexcusable. It's not okay. I'm incredibly sorry if this offended you. Then, now, whenever. It doesn't need to exist.
Dang.
It shouldn't have existed.
That's not good.
I shouldn't have said that. Ever. It's not cool. It's not cute. It's not okay. And I'm embarrassed that I ever made that. Period. The next thing I'd like to apologize for is a video that I posted in 2012 and made private shortly thereafter. This was one of the hardest years of my life, and I made a video that came across unbelievably slut-shamey. And I'm sorry. I just fucked up. I ranted about girls that ran around and slept around, and that's wrong. I had a lot of internalized misogyny, I feel like, at that time in my life. And I'm sorry if I ever offended you with the things that I said in that video. And that video's been private for a long time. It does not affect my attitude towards anyone in their bodies.
It doesn't matter if a lot of people have done it.
That's really been eating me up inside for a long time. And I just wanted to tell you I'm sorry if I ever made you feel bad about yourself or your choices or anything. There's no way demanding an apology for that video of me right now, but I'm like, just, you know what, put it on my tab. Here's another thing I'm sorry for. I'm also sorry for,
another one?
I used to make a lot of content about like what girls do and what guys do, and I know at the time there are a lot of people that enjoyed those videos, but I have privated all of them because I don't think that making jokes about your gender is funny. And I know that there's a lot of people that struggle with their identity and that have varying fluid identities or anything, and I just don't want content in the world that's like, I don't know, just doesn't make sense. You know, it doesn't make sense. It can be hurtful, it can be harmful, and I don't want it there. Another thing that I would like to address is,
oh my gosh, how many are there?
I can't believe you would be friends with this person or follow this person that's racist or, you know, done these terrible things. And the only thing I would like to say is that I'm just a person trying to navigate the world the same way that you are. So I don't always know what's right, what's wrong, what the truth is, and I'm just trying my best. As someone clearly with their own past that they're not proud of, I do just try to see people for who they are right now, today, and that they're not defined by their past. And I understand. I'm trying to do the same thing that you are, and support and be friends with people that I'm proud of and that I love. And I just know that I'm doing my best. And I don't know, you know, I try to just do what I can, and I'm not trying to let anyone down or hurt anyone or upset anyone. I'm just not. That being said, I've privated a lot of my old content. I don't want to hurt anyone. I don't want to offend anyone. I don't.
Wait, do you guys think people should just say, I know I offend you guys and I'm sorry, rather than if I offended you? I think if I offended you is fine, because a lot of people don't care, or it doesn't, whatever she did doesn't apply to them, so they're not offended by it because it doesn't apply to them, even though there are a lot of people. So if I offended you, makes sense, I think.
In case you guys haven't noticed, there's no sponsors on this channel. I'm not trying to sell you anything. Like, I'm literally just here to have a good time, and I don't think I'm having a good time. And it seems like maybe some other people aren't having a good time. So for now, I just can't exist on this channel. Hopefully I've taken down anything that would upset someone, and I hope you know that that's just not my intent. That's not what I ever set out to do, to hurt anyone's feelings or to make anyone feel bad. So I don't want to be like upset while I say this, so give me a second. So I think I'm just gonna move on from this channel for now. I don't know if that's forever. I don't know how long it's gonna be. I want to make sure that the things that I put into the world are not hurting anyone, and yeah, I'm just gonna stop for now or forever. I don't know. I would probably take this video down because it's embarrassing, and just let whatever just live and just be. That's it. I want to say thank you for your support, for those of you that care about me and have been watching me for a long time. I appreciate it. I want to hold myself accountable, and it's painful to do it, and it's not fun, and it hurts. and I'm ashamed of things I've done and said in my past, but it's important. And yeah, I hope this felt like something that you needed to hear from me. And I'm not sure that I want to continue doing stuff on this channel, and I don't want to put anything out in the world it's gonna hurt anybody. So I need to be done with this channel for now or for forever. I don't know. So, all right. Good talk.
Is that her last video ever? Did she stop posting right after that? Oh. Oh, she took down the apology video. Oh, wait. No, she posted with her... Right? How long ago was the apology video? 5 years ago? Oh, I didn't even watch the real one. Oh, wait, that's not the real one either. Okay, so 5 years ago. So she did. That's crazy. So she completely stopped. What does she do now? So, yeah, 5 years ago. I miss the squishy sound of her intros. Let me see. Maybe catch up on chat with you guys. That's Heart. I don't know who that Heart is. First option because it clearly offended people, which is why she's making the video in the first place. Yeah, it did offend people, but it didn't offend everybody. So like, I'm watching it right now, and I mean, I'm kind of offended. There's an Asian thing in there, but I wasn't offended when I first watched it. So like, not all, however many millions of people watched it were offended. So she's not talking to them. So it has to be if. So I'm gonna put it sincere, guys. I think. What do you guys think? I thought she stopped posting way longer than that. That's crazy. What is she doing now? Is there a video like about it? Let me see. Because she has to work. Life is a long time. Resurfaces after disappearing. 5 years after disappearing. Life update. Oh, Julian? Oh, that's 3 months ago. So is he the only one posting now? And she's like in his videos? Oh, here, where's Jenna Marbles now? Let's see.
Where is Jenna Marbles now? Jenna Marbles was a YouTuber who was loved by many who saw her career blossom on the platform. Jenna began making YouTube videos in 2010 before there was such a thing as an Instagram influencer or even a vlogger. Jenna went viral after uploading her first video under a pseudonym she made up based on as one of the original.
Okay, what is she doing
shocked
now?
fans by announcing her departure from affects her need for privacy by 2020 in a now deleted YouTube video in which she apologized for some previous behavior she was not proud of. While Jenna hasn't posted on any platform since her departure and her partner Julian Solomita respects her need for privacy by not posting about her, she has been spotted out and about at events and by fans. Although Jenna Marbles hasn't been seen on any of her personal accounts in a while, it appears that she is still keeping up with the Dink Fam, a community of fans and friends that she helped to build alongside her fiancé Julian. According to NBC News, Jenna and Julian sent a care package to Jessica Hayat, a longtime fan who is battling terminal cancer. Hayat had been detailing her cancer experience.
Okay, but where is she now? Oh, they have a podcast?
Which ultimately, comments on TikTok would show that the video made its way to Julian while he was streaming on Twitch thanks to the Dink Fam. Which ultimately, the former YouTuber appears to still stop for pictures with fans when approached out in public. Twitter user @SalimTheWound delighted and surprised fans of Jenna when she posted a picture of her, Jenna, and Julian on her account.
I didn't know that.
Jenna would be making her first appearance on social media since leaving YouTube. The comments section on her post exploded, with fans of both Jenna and Julian overjoyed to see her in public. Fans have expressed how much they miss Jenna online and how happy they are to see that she appears to be healthy and doing well in her personal life. Other fans were concerned that Jenna's privacy would be with them, 3 of which are Greyhound breeds. Nasty Boy before Greyhound. To them, Jenna posted videos they foster on a regular basis, and he frequently displays them during his Twitch streams. During the rescue event, that appearance and photos from the event, and how much
I just came across this picture of Doja Cat.
Okay, well, I guess we don't know. I don't know what she's doing right now. Huh. Interest. Okay, so that's sincere, right? We agree? You guys agree? I'm the best YouTuber ever? Oh, thank you. Is it because I haven't made an apology video? I think I made one, but I didn't do anything wrong. I was just apologizing for like taking a long break. Okay. Here we go. Here's Logan's. This is only a minute long, so we can watch the whole thing. We don't have to speed it up.
I've made a severe and continuous lapse in my judgment, and I don't expect to be forgiven. I'm simply here to apologize. So what we came across that day in the woods was obviously unplanned, and the reactions you saw on tape were raw, they were unfiltered. None of us knew how to react or how to feel. I should have never posted the video. I should have put the cameras down and stopped recording what we were going through. There's a lot of things I should have done differently, but I didn't. And for that, from the bottom of my heart, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I don't know if the captions
I want to
are.
apologize to the internet.
64 million.
I want to
dang.
apologize to anyone who's seen the video. I want to apologize to anyone who has been affected or touched by mental illness or depression or suicide. But most importantly, I want to apologize to the victim and his family. For my fans who are defending my actions, please don't. They do not deserve to be defended. The goal with my content is always to entertain, to push the boundaries, to be all-inclusive. In the world I live in, I share almost everything I do. The intent is never to be heartless, cruel, or malicious. Like I said, I've made a huge mistake. I don't expect to be forgiven. I'm just here to apologize. I'm ashamed of myself. I'm disappointed in myself. And I promise to be better. I will be better. Thank you.
What do you think? Do you think he has been better? Has he made any more big mistakes? He's looking at his script on his right side, forced a little bit. I feel like that one was straight to the point, no cuts. But it was only a minute long, so it's not hard to memorize. I don't think he had a script because it wasn't that long. You don't need a script. 100% sincere. Cactus Jack, you crazy. Are you serious? I don't know. Forrest? Okay. I think Forrest, but behind David. I think David's was with the little fake crying, like just the little snippet of the fake crying. I was like, oh, that was planned. That was strategic. So I'll put Logan after David. I think David's was worse. Logan's was probably Forrest because he was like the #1 vlogger in the world at the time. I guess so was David at the time. Now, alright. On to the next. PewDiePie. Oh, it's also a short one. What did he do? He made 2 apologies? Who made 2 apologies? Fake, looks like he tried to force some tears. Thing is that he never changed his ways. I don't think he's evil, but I don't think it was sincere to be real. He filmed in a forest in Japan. And that's all I gotta say. And he filmed something he definitely should not have filmed. And, oh, actually, we had the same editor back then. And I remember I was texting the editor, and then I was like, hey, how's the edit going? And he was like, oh, running a little bit behind. I'm editing this video for Logan. And then he said what it was, and I was like, whoa, what? And then he was like, yeah, it's a crazy video. And I was like, okay. But I didn't know, I didn't see the video. He just told me he filmed something crazy in the woods, and he told me what it was, and then I was just like, whoa, can you even, like, it's not my business, but I can't say, like, hey, you're his editor, you gotta tell him no. I was just shocked. I was like, whoa, are you, and I didn't understand, and I was like, there's no way he's gonna put out a video of what he just said. There has to be some kind of way. There has to be something like, it has to be just his reaction or something. Or I thought, he's like, oh yeah, he found this in the woods. And I was like, oh. And I thought, oh, okay, well, that's going to be a weird, you have to approach that delicately, because I thought it was going to be like, he's going to be like, oh my God, what? And then he was going to leave and be like, no way. And then he's going to be like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I saw that. And then he'd just go to the hotel, talk about it. I didn't know he was going to show everything. And I was like, oh, when the video came out, I was like, oh my God, I cannot believe he posted this. That was crazy. Yeah, it was graphic, and he showed everything. Woo! Okay, but I do remember being like, huh, that's a weird video to put out. And then they put it out like a week later, and then I was like, whoa, I did not know it was going to be like this. Yeah. Okay, here we go.
I wanted to make a statement on what I said in my previous live stream. You probably won't believe me when I say this, but whenever I go online and I hear other players use the same kind of language that I did, I always find it
what did he
extremely
say?
immature and stupid. And I hate how I now personally fed into that part of gaming as well. It was something that I said in the heat of the moment. I said the worst word I could possibly think of, and it just sort of slipped out. And I'm not going to make any excuses to why it did, because there are no excuses for it. I'm disappointed in myself because it seems like I've learned nothing.
You guys, the word he's talking about that you guys have said he said, there's been, like, especially back in the day, when there's YouTubers I met from different parts of the world, and I guess it's, like, not as offensive in different parts of the world. And then they would come to like VidCon or something, or like just any event that all the YouTubers went to, and then we would talk and stuff, and then they would say the word. I'm like, whoa, 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 and they're like, what? And I'm like, dude, you can't say that, or girl, like it was a guys and girls. Like it happened probably like 4 times, and I was like, whoa, you can't say that. And they're like, what? Why? Like everybody in my high school said it. Everybody like everybody in my town said it, and I'm like. Yeah, but it's different in America, or it's different in California. You can't say that. And I had to explain that to people. And I'm not going to say who it was, but you would be shocked who said it. Who would say it so freaking casually. Like, it was just part of the vocabulary. They didn't, and like, they meant it as like homie, or like friend, or buddy, but... And you could tell that that is just a common word wherever they were from. And I had to correct them, and I'm like, dude, you're like, now you're on the internet, now you're like big and stuff. I've been around on YouTube for 20 years, and people pop up out of nowhere, and they're just like, boom, they're like huge. They just get millions of views like out of nowhere, and they don't understand that you can't say this stuff. And I've had to freaking... It's crazy. I wish I could tell you guys who it was, because you guys all know all 4 of the people. But I'm not going to, because they were young, it was a mistake, they're huge now. They're like, they changed their ways, they don't say it anymore. They just didn't know that you can't say that. And it's so weird that I had to explain that to other creators, and they didn't know. And I'm like, okay, you say you didn't know, but then you never say it in your videos, but you say it in real life. So you kind of knew, but I don't know. Yeah, it was crazy. I wish I could tell you guys, but I can't. It's crazy. Because there's no way, because like the backlash I would get, and they would just deny it, and I have no proof. Except for the personal interaction. And then I would get, like, just backlash, like, harder than KSI fans. Like, they went crazy when me and KSI was fighting. So, I can't say it, but, yeah, let's see.
Nothing from all these past controversies. And it's not that I think I can say or do whatever I want and get away with it. That's not it at all. I'm just an idiot. But that doesn't make what I said or how I said it okay. It was not okay. I'm really sorry if I offended, hurt, or disappointed anyone with all of this. Being in the position I am, I should know better. I know I can't keep messing up like this. And I owe it to my audience and to myself to do better than this, because I know I'm better than this. I really want to improve myself and better myself, not just for me, but for anyone that looks up to
family
me,
vids?
or
Does he do vlogs and stuff now?
anyone that's influenced by me. And that's
He has
how I
kids?
want to move forward away from this. That's all I had to say. Thank you for watching. Bye.
Let's see, what's he do now? Oh, he does have a kid. Oh, it is family. Oh, is it just vlogs? Dang, that's what I want to do. I want to just vlog. I just want to have a family and vlog, and that's it. And that's my job, is to spend time with my family and document. That's what I want to do. That'd be awesome. But dang, yeah, I mean, he looks like he changed his ways. And, like, just like the other 4 creators, I'm not going to tell you. You guys don't think it was sincere? I don't know him that well. I feel like he's a dad now. He moved to Japan. Look, he's making family content now. And you guys just said it's like cute family content. Oh, that's so cute. Look at this kid. Ha 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 ha. He looks like he's like 3? Dang. You guys don't think that was sincere? Was that no? Because I feel like when you're young, you just say things that your friends are saying, and you just don't know it's wrong, or you think, or you know it's wrong, but then you say it because like, oh, everybody around me is saying it, and then you grow up and you realize I shouldn't have said that. And there was no cuts in that video. I think he's sincere because he made no excuses. Yeah, he made no excuses, guys. I don't know. I'm feeling like it's sincere, but you guys probably know him a lot better than I. Would you show your kid's face? Yeah, I think I'd be like. I think I'm gonna be like JC, where it's just like, oh, like sometimes I'm not gonna. My life is online, and I love my kid, and I'm gonna protect. I'm a boxer. I'm gonna protect my kid forever, but. Like, the world is, there's cameras everywhere. There's cameras on, you can't even walk on the street without being on camera. Not from fans, from, like, security cameras. There's cameras everywhere, and, like, there's social media, and there's Instagram, and stories and stuff, and if they're not, they're gonna be in their friends' videos anyways. I mean, not videos, they're gonna be in their friends' stories. They're gonna be in their friends' pictures. So, I don't know. I don't think it's bad to show your kid's face. Because they're gonna be on. I mean, everybody. You can look up anybody anywhere. So I don't know. I know I have some friends that are like, no, I'm not going to. But I feel like that's what they say now. But eventually, it's gonna be. They're gonna be like, oh, you know what? Like, it's not a big deal. And like, JC doesn't have Ro on every single video or every single story or. Like, all that stuff. He's just being a father, and that's part of his life. So, I think occasionally, but it becomes bad when it's all you post. Dang, I know, but it's going to be hard because my life is going to revolve around my kids. Like, I'm not going to exploit them, but they're going to do some cute shit, and I'm going to want to post it, and I'm going to be like, oh my god, look, he waved at me. I'm like, oh, that is worthy. That everybody should see this. Everybody in the world needs to see my baby waving because that's my baby. So it's gonna be hard. I'm not gonna exploit them, but I am gonna look at what Roman Atwood is doing. Yeah, Roman Atwood. Yeah, true. Don't make your kids your main content. Yeah, but it's just like when Andrew was a little kid or when Malaya was a little kid. I was like always vlogging with them because I just was always around them, and that's who I wanted to be around. So. Just don't do what Cole and Sav do. Who's Cole and Sav and what did they do? Roman has his kids homeschool, I think. Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's true. And you had Andrew when he was young doing challenges? Yeah. There's a difference between some posts of your child and making them the sole content. Yeah. Who's Cole and Saf? Now I'm interested. What did they do? Is it like what? They pulled out their older daughter out of school so she can take care of the sibling. Hold up. Oh, they just kept popping out kids. Oh, for content. Oh no. Okay, okay. I'm gonna put sincere, guys. Is that agreed or you guys disagree? I feel like he regrets what he did when he was younger. Now he's a good guy. He's a family guy. He just vlogs with his family, and he's a happy father. And he doesn't do the dumb stuff he did when he was a kid. Agreed? Okay. What's up, Ziggy? I'm good. Just... This is a lot, guys. I don't know how long the stream's gonna be because there's 4 more, but I am emotionally spent. And I'm like, what did these people do? Please don't be a long one. Okay, 10 minutes. Here we go. You guys ready? Oh, Jeffrey, what did you do? I don't think I've ever met Jeffrey. I think I've met everybody else. I don't think I ever met Jeffrey. Or maybe I met Shane. I can't remember.
Everybody, welcome back to my channel. Now, I've been silent for a very long time. I know that's very rare for me.
Wait, but we talked about the Podge video, not how he is now. Yeah, but he's shown through how he is now that that was a turning point in his life. It's not like he did the video and then he kept doing the same stuff. He did the video, and I think I kind of believe him. Not Jeffree Star.
Hello.
Oh, jeez. Hello.
Hi.
You wanna watch some of these? It's stressful.
I have to go to work.
Oh.
Yeah. Can you feed Coda at 6:30ish?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
See ya. Hi,
Have
chat.
fun.
Bye, chat.
Okay. So, it's accountability part. Apology, people forget, yeah. Oh, okay. Everybody said hi, bye. Okay, here we go.
I've taken a...
I think so.
Yeah?
I think so. Wait. Yeah, I think it, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
a lot of time to do a lot of self-reflection. Now in the past, I've been very guilty of speaking out of anger, out of frustration, out of my emotions. I'm so quick to grab my phone and just say whatever's on my mind in that moment without ever really thinking the ramifications of my words, my actions, and for the first...
let me go get the package. You guys, we need a little break from all this. I have a P.O. box, if you didn't know, and Peggy has sent something. Let me go get it. This is crazy. Okay. Here we go. Let's look at the P.O. Box package that we got right here. But there's addresses on it, so I'm not gonna show it. Okay, let me open it up. Ooh, I'm so excited! P.O. Box is so fun. Last time we got this chair, and then we got Alexa's chair, and then we got this. What a treat. Jeffrey has become the worst. I don't know what Jeffrey does or used to do. Or anything. It's just a letter and something for Alex and Alexis. Ooh. Oh, this is so exciting. Do I remember Jeffrey Chang? Nah. Okay, here we go. Ooh, we got some bracelets and a letter. Let's look at the bracelets first. Ooh, Peggy. Which one's for me? The blue. You know it's our favorite colors. Oh, and it's a little bit bigger because I am a bigger boy. Wow, thank you, Peggy. And then I'm gonna put this one on Alexa's chair, so she can see it when she gets here. She's like, oh my god, was that for me? Jeffree Star has always been a bad person, though. I don't know. I don't know anything about him. Is he still does the same thing? Okay, letter time. Hello, Alex and Alexis. I just wanted to say from the bottom of my heart, thank you for making me laugh. Wait. And smile from watching y'all's videos and streams. I have been watching you, Alex, ever since I was 7 years old until now, being 18, soon to be 19. I'm very grateful for y'all to make us happy and entertained. I remember going to VidCon 2022 and actually felt unreal to me that I met a YouTuber that I watched most of my life. Again, thank you for everything. Much love from Peggy. And more. Oh, don't say on stream. Oh, okay, got it. Okay, there is bracelets for y'all. And see ya at VidCon soon if you're all going again. Oh, and then here you go. I covered the part you don't want me to say. Look at this picture. Oh, it's Koda and Naruto. And Peggy. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm gonna put this on her chair too so she can see that too. Very nice. That was a great little break from drama, but let's get back to it. Here we go.
Time in a very long time, I'm really reflecting on my behavior and mine alone. And I've come to a lot of realizations, and it's been really important to actually understand everything that I was a part of, that I did wrong, and really start a new chapter for myself. I've spent a lot of time realizing why I do certain things
all their
and why I do
money
the things that I
from
do. And today,
YouTube?
there are
Like
no
to buy
excuses.
this mansion?
A year ago, I did a video called Never Doing This Again, and I meant that. And 2020 has been really, really crazy, and I have added to the chaos. When I filmed my video called Never Doing It Again, I meant every word in the video. Did I slip up? Am I human?
Oh, they did
Have I done
something.
some fucked up
Makeup?
things? Of course I have. But at the end of the day,
makeup
today,
brand.
once again,
Oh,
I will not
dang,
be
it must have been a
exposing
successful
everyone's saying
makeup
Jeffrey's
brand.
gonna be coming with the receipts, and we all need to get ready to forgive. That is the opposite of who I am. I know I'm dramatic, I'm crazy at times, I'm outspoken, but at the end of the day, that is not who I am. And today I will not be sitting here showing a million text messages and all these things that allegedly are out there. That's not it. I will not be entertaining it. My lawyers are entertaining it behind the scenes, but I will not be. I know this may sound shocking coming from my mouth, but when you accept that you are the problem, you can become the solution. And I've definitely put myself in the victim mentality before when I knew I was wrong, and maybe I didn't want to admit it, I wasn't ready to, and I was too insecure. But today there are no excuses. I'm someone that has impulse control, and I'm fully admitting my flaws, and I hope that people can learn from me. I have moments where I get fired up, I don't think things through. I don't think about how my actions will affect others while I'm saying them. And when you speak from your emotions,
his products are actually good.
Is one of the most unhealthy things, and that is a very major problem of mine. A lot of people want me to address this situation, and a lot of people were putting a time stamp, like, Jeffrey, you need to speak on this right now. And I think that we live in a world where people are just so used to doing what people want right away, and that's not good either. I think it's been very important to stay off of social media. I haven't been on in weeks. I haven't read anything, I haven't clicked a video, I haven't seen anything. And it's been really about finding myself again and remembering why I'm here and how my actions can affect other people and everyone around me. I know there's a lot of people waiting for me to address the situation. Now, I didn't try to take anyone down. I'm not a villain in a movie. This isn't a Netflix series with a crazy storyline. I know it sounds like it, and trust me, I'm sure I'd watch it as well, but this is my real life. And a lot of things that are happening and being said are false. When someone else tries to take someone else down or their career and it doesn't work, you can't just take a few more down with you. That's not how life works. We have to all take accountability for our own actions and no one else's. And that's what I will continue to do. And if I don't, please fucking remind me. Now, I know that I've had a very hard time doing that in the past, and that will not be happening again. Now, did I mix myself up in drama? Did I speak on things I shouldn't have speak on? Of course I did. Did I believe certain things instead of asking the source? Did I get caught up in the hype? Did I do dumb shit? And did I not just simply call James Charles and ask questions myself?
Oh, it's about James Charles.
And that's my fault. I would like to personally apologize to James Charles for the words that I've said and for my actions. If I was really close to someone, I should have the ability to just simply call them and ask and say, hey, these were the things that were being said to me. Instead, I didn't. I let people really gas me up, get me going behind the scenes, and I really fell for a lot of things, and I got caught up in the hype. It's disgusting, it's awful, and none of it should have happened. So, James, I am truly sorry for my actions and my behavior. 2020 has been very tumultuous for a lot of us. It has been a very crazy year, and I think that James and myself and anyone involved.
He said it won't happen again. It happened again? What? I don't even fully understand what
some people may, Jeffrey,
they're talking about right now.
Jeffrey, no. Reality is here, and makeup, drama, and beauty, community, gossip, and tea, it may be entertainment for you, and it used to be for me, but it's my life, and it's their lives. And right now, outside of our walls, our world is falling apart, and it's really shocking. So I'm not going to give you an expose of the beauty community. I'm not going to end anyone today.
I've never heard
I've never committed a crime
Jeffrey
before.
start talking before, but I don't like the how's this apology video?
Hard to
but the
process
holier
a lot of
than
what is being
thou
said,
attitude
involving the situation. I would just like to say that James Charles, I'm very sorry.
It's
Anything
like,
else that
oh,
you guys wanna know, they will
I'm
never be
sorry,
spoken
but I'm
about.
still
You can
better
ask other
than
people.
everybody
I,
watching.
just like last year, have fully removed myself. And did I get swept up into the bullshit again? Of course I did. And for that, I'm forever embarrassed of. Now, Breonna Taylor still has no justice. Black trans women are being murdered every day and the news is silent. Elijah McClain has no justice.
Yeah,
and countless
I
other
feel
people.
like we're good on this. Let's just rank it. I think, I wish I could put it like in between right here. Like cringe and fake. Cause, I don't know. Wait, I'm too good to make mistakes, but I guess I'm sorry you guys are upset about it. Yeah, that's the attitude. Yeah. Well, I don't know what to put. Fake or cringe? I think cringe. Because it's also fake, but I feel like it's cringier than it is fake. It's like, ooh. Fake or cringe, guys? I don't like this. I don't like this stream anymore. Cringe? I feel like it's insulting almost. Cringe, fake? Which one? Fake is fine. Cringe? It's just so cringy. I feel like, what do you guys think? You think it's more cringy or more fake? I think it's definitely both. It's cringe how often it happens. Fake. Yeah, we need a poll. I can make it. It's so fake, it's cringy. Yeah. It's so hard, but I think it's definitely both. Okay, the poll is up. I think it's definitely both, but I just think it's more cringe than it is fake. It's definitely fake, it's definitely cringe, but it's like more cringe. It's like the situation or what do we think? Fake? Oh, it looks like fake is winning. You guys think it's more fake than cringe? And now he's beefing with other YouTubers like currently? Oh, it's getting close. What's the verdict? 15 to 13. Oh, 16 to 13. Whoops, I meant to vote for cringe. Dang. Alright, I guess we're going fake. It looks like it's going to be fake. That's crazy. Okay, yeah, it's definitely fake now. Okay, fake it is. Dang. Remember, this is not a hierarchy. It's not like the lowest tier, highest tier. This is not like that. It's just different categories. So like this category could be here. And it's still Okay. You need to do something controversial so we can have an apology video from you next. No! What? Okay. If we get 50 subs today, maybe. Okay, iDubbbz, let's see what you did. 17 minutes? Come on! Okay, here, how about, can we just watch like here's where it gets good apparently. Let's just watch it from here.
Represented me because I don't feel like a lot of this content represents me as a person, at least not anymore. There was a time where it probably perfectly represented
me. Should we do
me
James Charles
because I
apology
was
too?
a nasty, apathetic, insecure person. Now
I can't add another one, guys. I can't deal with too much more of this.
Myself from it and keep it from, indoctrinating more people. I'd like to unlist the videos so that people, can access them still for whatever, purposes they might want to do that for. But it's not being proliferated on the website. I feel like that's the best solution, at least for the time being. And for anyone who liked those videos, I want this video to be an example and a lesson for you. You can like content, but you can also think that it's irresponsible and it's hurting other people.
How was iDubbbz? So I met iDubbbz because he wanted, I'm pretty sure that's the first time I met him. He reached out because he wanted to box. and it was for charity. So I was like, okay. And every interaction I've had with him was fine. Like, he never said anything offensive. He didn't have any like dark or cringy or over the top humor. He just seemed like a person. But I didn't know about his past until this video.
So just tap into that part of your brain that's saying like, oh, okay, it's probably not that important.
Okay,
that
we'll
this
watch
video
it
stays
up
online
until
because truthfully,
post-fight speech. What?
I've seen it. I've experienced the content.
Oh, my speech or his
done
speech?
A lot of
Oh,
damage.
his speech.
We
Okay.
can just let it. We can let it go. I'm sorry to everyone that I made content cop videos on. I still don't like the majority of you, and that's fine, but I can recognize that you did not deserve the hate and harassment that I sent your way. I particularly want to apologize to Tana. Tana, I'm sorry. I should have never made that video. I harassed Tana in person and then harassed her online, and that's deplorable behavior. It's so stupid. I'm also sorry to all the black viewers and minority groups who had to put up with that video and put up with, you know, the phrases. I said either it's all okay or none of it's okay. And that's just so dangerous and stupid. I have made content that I'm proud of over the years. It hasn't been as consistent as maybe
just was
I'd
very
like it to have
controversial
been.
back in the day. Very
But,
shocking,
you know, there was a lot of
pushing the
content
boundaries.
that I think had a net positive on the world. And, you know, I'm going to strive to continue on that
I don't know.
track.
I didn't watch his content.
But again, I'm absolutely going to continue to make mistakes, but I want the mistakes to be a lot smaller and a lot less serious.
It doesn't feel
I also want to give
scripted
some
at all.
clarity
There are
to
some cuts,
the
but I feel like he's
post-fight
actually
speech
thinking. He's
that I
not
gave.
remembering
I mean, it wasn't
or
a
reading
speech.
something.
It was a phrase. I was like,
you know, I know I'm not everyone's cup of tea, but I really do appreciate.
Dang, I beat him up. Look, his eyes are swollen. There's like, look at his left eyebrow. I beat him up bad.
The sport and you know, thank you for coming.
You should have seen him the next day. I saw him the next day, and it was like purple, green, blue, everything. It was bad. I felt bad, but I didn't want to get hit. One of us had to. I didn't want to get hit either. He's gonna want round two. I don't think so.
That was addressing the people over the years that I neglected and I left behind. You know, the people whose feelings I, you know, didn't take into consideration. Those are the people who I was addressing as, I know I'm not everyone's cup of tea. Anyone who thinks that I should be shouting the N-word from the rooftops, I don't want to be your cup of tea. Now I want to talk about events and situations that have happened over the past 5 years of my life that have led me to the place I'm at now. One year I was at a convention and a bunch of fans were, you know, wanting pictures, and this particular fan came up to me and said, I know you probably don't like transgender people, but can I, you know, get a picture? That smacked me in the face. I was like, oh, holy shit. Why would you think that? But I mean, it was fairly obvious. I was being cruel, hateful, bigoted, and being very uncaring about people's feelings. That is a very fair assessment to make. I was giving this person bad vibes, and I think I've given a lot of people extremely bad vibes. Another event that was very important for me to experience was I went on a boxing podcast. I was basically like trying to walk back my Tana content cop. You know, I was still very like insecure and uncomfortable with the fact that I made that video, and but I was still coping. You'll see me struggle in this clip to, you know, say that it was wrong.
So I just wanted to let you talk on that, right? Because obviously using the N-word is definitely frowned upon by a lot of people, especially by a non-African American, but I was just curious.
That was a very weird video because I wanted to like criticize her for her like sort of flagrant use of it. I've been pretty flagrant about it too, not in the same way. And I thought there was a message to be shared there, and I don't think it was particularly. It was okay in criticizing her, but I think I probably wasn't the person to deliver the message, if that makes sense. There was a message that I was trying to put out there, and like I'm not really the person to put out that message. I don't regret making the video. I think, you know, there's bits and pieces to take from it that I think are valuable, but you know, I probably wouldn't make it these days. I'm very grateful to those guys and how they broached the subject because, you know, it didn't put me on the defensive. It just made me realize like I'm stupid and I really need to like acknowledge these things. Like what am I doing? I'm still trying to make excuses for myself and like, you know, why I made that video. It's like it was a dumb idea. I harassed someone. I was saying slurs and I was trying to justify it all. A very big thing that has sort of altered my view on all of this is just the amount of hate and harassment my wife Anissa has received over the years. She's had to deal with it from the beginning of our relationship, and I have done a horrible job at acknowledging her and her feelings for it. A lot of the time I just thought that was her problem, or that was other people's problem. Like, it's not my problem that you're getting hate and harassment. And it's like, no, it absolutely is. That's the culture that I cultivated, and I didn't do anything.
Hey, let's do the
like
outro.
Feel for other people's pain and suffering. Now I'm still not perfect. I think that is my empathy meter's only maybe like a quarter of the way filled up potentially, but it's at least there. And I just want you guys to know that you can unlock ability empathy if you experience more life. It might take you getting hurt a little bit, but it's worth it. It is so worth it. So thank you for watching, everyone. I do want to create more regular content, and I don't want to just have the next 5 videos be apologies. So I have uploaded a squirrel video on my second channel. If you want to watch that, I guess as one final.
Yeah, hold on.
For a while,
Wait, he said one final?
I guess as one final thing, I just want to thank everyone who's given me the space and the compassion to grow as a person, because it's taken longer than it probably should have. I appreciate everyone, and I think most importantly, I appreciate my wife, Anissa. She has been insanely compassionate and helpful and patient in allowing me to grow over the years, and has legitimately encouraged me to be a better person, and not a better person in just like the iDubbbz becoming woke kind of way. She was the one who said that I should try this boxing thing. I would have never done that on my own because I was insecure and I was pathetic. I did this, and I am so glad I did. It's been amazing. So Anissa, I love you. You're amazing. Right now you're streaming, but bon voyage, toodles. For run who I am and what I value, but I'm starting to realize that is a very weak and passive way to, run my channel and live my life. So I think it's, if I'm going to have the balls to go to Tana's fan meetup and say slurs at her and then make a video about how it's okay to say slurs, I think I should have the balls to make an apology video and take accountability for the mistakes I made. So that's what this video is. I've realized that I need to be crystal clear about what I believe, so there's no room for ambiguity. I am responsible for creating a lot of hurtful and damaging content on this channel, and I've also created a culture of apathy and, I don't know, a lot of like cruelty as well. Like, some of the videos I've made have been very, not edgy. I don't think they some of these videos were edgy. I think they were just outright cruel. So I don't want people to, get it confused about, where I stand. I have made some cruel, hurtful content, and I need to acknowledge that, and I'm really sorry that it's taken me this long to acknowledge it. The content I'm talking about specifically are content cop videos, and...
Okay, let's see, what does he post now?
What?
7 days ago, coming clean. Are you scared? Oh, concerned? Oh, trolling. Okay. What are we thinking, chat? I feel like... doesn't feel scripted. Yeah, he was talking from the mind. He's a lot less problematic now. I've had no problems with him. He's not been in any drama. I think. I don't know. Sincere? I think sincere too, but I didn't think you guys would agree. I thought you guys were going to say, nope, no way. I think it's sincere. It felt sincere to me. It's another case of like, he was just a kid, he got a lot of views, and he made a lot of mistakes, and now he's like fully, unscriptedly apologizing, and he doesn't make that content anymore, and he said he was ashamed of that content. So we'll put it at the back. I feel like these guys are more sincere. Like, I felt bad for Jenna. PewDiePie has shown that he's changed. That apology video, his is the most recent apology video out of these 3. So I guess time will tell. Yeah. Yes, sincere. Plus you rocked him, so that was punishment enough. Yeah, I agree. Alright, Shane. 20 minutes! Come on! Okay, we'll just do this spike, this spike, this spike, and then the outro, okay?
He said, oh, this is funny, and back at that, and I've talked about this before, but when I say I hate that person, I mean it in the most intense way possible. I hate that person so much. That person was filled with sadness, filled with
Can somebody give a summary? What did Shane Dawson do?
Issues, in the closet, constantly projecting on others, just like, I don't know, just that person is someone who I don't like seeing. And I think that's why I've been avoiding this, because I'm like, no, I already apologized. I don't want to go back. I don't want to see it again. I don't want to see it. Mute it on Twitter. Untag it on my Instagram.
Racism
like,
and cat stuff?
don't. I hate that person so fucking much. Okay, so sorry. So first, let's start with blackface.
What?
Blackface
You
was
too?
something I did a lot. Like, I did it
A lot?
a lot on my channel. And there's no excuse
A
for
lot?
it. There's literally no excuse. I made a video 6 years ago talking about it, and I gave excuses.
Yeah,
and I knew it was wrong,
ChatGPT.
and I knew I would never wanted to do it again, but I didn't do the work. I didn't actually look into the history of it and why it's so wrong and why people were so upset. Because my excuse, I was just being funny. I love black people. I'm not racist. I was trying to be funny. Like, all of that is stupid and wrong. And I put that onto the internet as an adult. And that is insane. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry to anybody that saw that and that also saw that people were lifting me up and were saying, you're so funny, Shane. Oh my God, you're so funny. Like, I can't even put myself in that head. I can't even imagine what it would be like to be black and to see this white fucking guy do blackface. And the whole internet at that time being like, LOL, that's insane. And I am so sorry. I don't know how to even fully apologize because it seems like something that is irredeemable, or I don't know the right word, but it's something that I shouldn't even be able to get out of. I should lose everything for that. I can tell you this. I don't have hate for any race or any people with weight issues or any of that special needs. I don't have hate in my heart for anyone, but it doesn't make up for the fact that I made jokes about everyone. And some of the jokes were way too far. And I think this year specifically really changed me as a person. And I started seeing black people who I know, who I'm friends with, who I've known for a long time. I'm seeing them openly talking about on their Instagram or Twitter the years of anger they've had about racist jokes, about blackface, about, microaggressions, everything that they've gone through. And I felt like the biggest piece of shit in the entire world. I felt awful. And the biggest problem with me doing that and posting it on the internet was it made young people at the time who were watching me think it was okay. And that's the craziest part. It's like I've had people tell me, well, I used to watch your videos when I was a kid, and yeah, I never saw anything wrong with that videos I've made. I'm wanting to disassociate from that person, but I can't. Now, there was one person who really tried of this and be accountable.
Most replayed part.
Losing everything to me. And I am not saying that as like a lie or for sympathy. I'm being honest. I want to spend the rest of my life doing things that I love with my heart, that I'm excited about, and things that aren't hurting anyone, aren't offending anyone, and I want to learn more. And I don't want to be someone who's afraid of my past. So thank you for hearing me out on all of those issues. I promise I'm going to do better to even more so educate myself, put more people on my channel that aren't just white YouTubers in trouble. Like that, I'm totally aware of how that looks. Somebody pointed that out to me a couple years ago and I got really defensive over it. And now I'm looking back going, no, they're right. They're right. If you look at my channel, there are people who have issues, and I want to help them, and I want to fix them, or I want to help people see a better side of them. And I'm aware that I'm friends with some people that, have done some bad things on the internet, and I don't condone it, and I don't co-sign it. And that is something that I've always addressed.
Yeah, I think we're done with this one. It feels like that was a lot. That was like, he said, I made a lot of videos. Like, a lot of videos. Dang! You think cringe or fake? I don't know. I feel like I don't know him that well, so it didn't seem forced. It seemed like he did feel bad about it, but I can't put him as sincere because that was a lot of mistakes. And I feel like I've seen him, and like every time he pops up, he's like sorry for something, or he's in some kind of drama or something. Like I remember like something with the Fine Bros, and then his own stuff, and then the cat stuff, and then blackface stuff. He should get his own tier. Not fake, but a bit cringe. Yeah, I think cringe, because I don't think it was fake. Because I would be sorry too if I did everything he said. I think, yeah, we got our first cringe. Okay, now, Should we watch Miranda Sings video, or should we just put it at the top of Sincere at the very front right here? What do you guys think? Oh, jeez. Oh, I can't put it back down? Oh, I gotta put it somewhere. Well, we'll just put it here for safety. At the top? What do you guys think? Should we put it in Sincere? Okay. Well, so this is copyright, so it's probably just gonna be, wait, can I play it or not? If it's copyright, does it just get muted? Shit. Yeah. It just gets muted, right? I don't get flagged or strikes or anything? Let me just get muted in the bot. Okay. Let's watch it. Here we go. 10 minutes? Is the song that long? Shit, I don't remember it being 10 minutes. Alright, we're not gonna watch the whole thing, but we'll watch it. She wrote this whole song and came up with whatever the music, the melody for this song. And then pretended to have a moment of inner thought before she played the song that she probably practiced a bunch. Alright, let's see.
Hey, it's been a while since you saw my face. I haven't been doing so great, so I did a little break. A lot of people are saying some things about me that aren't quite true. Doesn't matter if it's true though, just as long as it's entertaining to you.
Wait, I saw a lot of videos and a lot of it seemed, I mean, she's just denying it this whole video? She's just like, nope, you're all wrong. It's not an apology video? Is that accurate? Is that true, chat? Basically? No way, she denied it all? There were so many videos! There were so many inappropriate videos! We really don't need... Okay, let's just watch a little bit. I can't remember the words. I just want to hear the chorus.
Right? You guys having fun? All aboard the toxic gossip train. You're chugging down the tracks of misinformation. The toxic gossip train. You got a one-way ticket to manipulation station. Toxic gossip train. Tie me to the tracks and harass me for my past. These rumors look like facts. If you don't mind the gaps, I won't survive in the crash.
Said how she was and stuff about people being toxic.
At least you're having fun. Hi everyone.
No accountability
Wanting
at
to
all?
come online and talk to you.
No way, she's still posting?
Even though my team has strongly advised me to not say what I want to say, I recently
That'd probably be
realized
smart.
said that I couldn't sing.
Oh no. Oh no. She tried to be funny. She's like, they didn't say I couldn't sing. Oh my gosh.
Today I only want to talk about the facts.
This is 2 years ago? It feels like it was longer.
I hope that you'll be willing to listen. Many years ago, I used to message my fans, but not in a creepy way like a lot of you are trying to suggest. It was more of a loser kind of way, where I was just trying to be besties with everybody.
She has kids?
It's kind of like when you go to like a
She just
family
moved on
gathering.
like it didn't happen? Is she still
and there's
posting?
a weird aunt there who keeps coming up to you and going like, "Hey girl, what's the tea?" And you're like, "Ugh." That was me, but in group chats with my fans. It was weird. I've been sharing my life online for over 15 years. I've poured my heart out to you, and because of that I feel like I'm talking to my friends, but in the beginning of my career, I didn't really understand that maybe there should be some boundaries there. There were times in the DMs when I would overshare details of my life, which was really weird of me. I haven't done that for years, you see, because I changed my behavior and I took accountability.
No, you didn't.
But that's not very interesting, is it? So let's go on the toxic gossip train. The The locomotive's fueled with hateful
Okay, here's
ideas.
the biggest part.
Everyone just believes that you are the type of person who manipulates and abuses children.
What? Okay, now we're done with this. But let me. What did she post? Whoa, she does. She just. Thanks for the sub. Whoa, so she just continued posting like it was how? Wait, oh, she posts like pretty often. Whoa. I wonder how many followers she lost. Like, what was her sub number before all the problems? Dang, that's her #1 video. That's crazy. Did she delete all the Miranda Sings? Or does Miranda Sings like have like a separate thing? Dang. What do you guys think? You guys think I should go back to... She was in a Disney movie? Oh, what? That's crazy. Alright, I think we put her right here. That was just the cringiest thing ever. But, you guys, I'm gonna tell you something. It was a catchy song. I'm sorry. If it was about, if she just made that song and it wasn't an apology song, even though it wasn't an apology song, I would just be like, doo, 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 doo. Like, it would be stuck in my head when I'm trying to sleep, and I wouldn't be able to sleep because it's kind of catchy. Is that bad to say? I don't think that's bad to say. It's a very cringy song, but that doesn't mean it's not catchy. It's like, dun. Okay, take out the words. It's like, bum, bum, da, da, da. Da, 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 da. Yeah, it sounds like a child song, but a lot of kids' songs are made to be catchy. So kids will get it stuck in their heads. Yeah, like Friday. Like that song gets stuck in my head all the time back in the day. This is a crazy stream. This is crazy. Okay. Okay. So what do you guys think? Should I... So either... This is my current predicament. So I'm busy right now working on some stuff until like the end of the year. For like a couple more months. I'm working on something. But after that, should I post on YouTube once a week and stream like 5 times a week? Or should I post on YouTube 3 times a week and stream twice a week? You guys are all saying yes. You didn't even hear the other option. Yeah, I can't, so I won't burn myself out with either one. So I should stream more, and yeah, let's make a poll, Sabrina. So you think I should stream 5 times a week and post on YouTube once a week, or should I post on YouTube 3 times a week and stream twice a week? YouTube 3 and Twitch... Oh, Princess Peach said YouTube 3 and Twitch 2. More involved if you stream, feels more personal, less editing. I feel like the vids would take more effort in a way. Yeah, it would be harder. The 3 videos a week would be harder. But Either way, I'll get clips as long as content is being provided. Okay. Can you stream games and post the video games streams? Yeah, but I feel like I do vlogs or like challenges with my family and friends. So I could go back to like vlogging all the time, and I could like I kind of want like I want to travel with Alexis and document that. But would you rather see that as streams or vlogs? So imagine me and Alexis went to some trip, like Philippines or something. Would you want me to stream? Like if we went for 5 days, I could stream like, I don't know. Or I could vlog. Streams are better because we're there in the moment. Yeah, but if it's IRL vlog, because I hate when streams will crash, especially in the Philippines. Like everything will crash, but if I vlog it, then we can have some high editing, and I can tell a story, and you guys can like watch and be like, oh my gosh, what's gonna happen next? But if I live stream it, then it's just real life, and then so it's hard. I don't know. Or you could do both at the same time. Well, I can't post. Yeah, I guess I could, and then just have the IRL edited down and super edited. Let's see what the poll says. Okay, the poll is up, guys. Post on YouTube 3 times. Wait, post on YouTube and 3 times stream. Or, I don't understand what that says. So just more streams or more vlogs? That's the question. I don't know. But more streams or more vlogs? The first one is more vlogs. The second one is more streams. So you guys want more streams? Are you just saying that because I'm currently asking that on live stream? If I ask that on YouTube, are you guys going to say streaming still? I like the second option. We still get 2 streams a week. How about longer videos? You want longer videos on YouTube? Like if I went to the Philippines and I was there for like 5 days, I would probably turn it into 3 vlogs. And they would probably be at least 15 minutes to 20-minute vlogs. Or I could live stream and it'd probably crash and like whatever. I could probably live stream from the hotel because I'll have Wi-Fi, but as soon as we leave, it's going to be hard. Even if I get an IRL backpack, it's because it's like a third world country, it won't be easy. Has anybody streamed in the Philippines successfully? Like, well? Okay, more streams or more vlogs? What do you guys think? Oh, more vlogs is winning. What? What's up, Thunder Ducky? Thanks for follow. Wow, I'm surprised more vlogs is winning. Because I do like vlogging. I'm only posting 1 video a week because I'm too busy doing other stuff. Like streaming and other stuff. I'm now indifferent. I'm happy either way. I feel like I gotta focus on one more than the other. Because, so I can like financially provide for my future family. And now I have everything split. So I gotta focus on one. Either way, I'm gonna stream. It's just I'm not gonna stream as much. I'm only doing 3 streams a week right now, but in like November or December, I am done with my secret project that I'm only working on because it'll pay for the wedding. You can do multiple vlogs. Wait, vlog multiple days and put it into a weekly video. Is this pre-recorded? Yep. Yeah, for sure. I might try to go with my parents on taking me to the basketball game. Dude, it's my birthday weekend. Oh yeah. I don't know if I'm doing a meet and greet. I gotta check in on that. If you are going to, I have a basketball game in October. I think October 18. So I can rewind the vlogs, but I can't rewind the live stream. Well, if you sub, you can watch the VODs and you can rewind the VODs. More streams won. Okay. Alright. And starting November, I will be streaming a lot more. But I gotta figure out the IRL backpack stuff. Because my favorite streams to do is IRL streams. But I feel like I need to hire somebody. Like, I need somebody that just knows everything Twitch. And they're just like, okay, I will take this ride with you. And we'll figure out, and I'll pay you. And that'll be everything. And I'll be like, okay. And I just need, like, a technician, a Twitch master expert. I'll be the entertainer. And I need a Twitch master expert, like, to be the cameraman and all the other stuff. And I'll just pay them a lot. Or whatever we... Ask JC what he uses. Yeah. Ultimately, whatever makes you happy. Oh, I'm gonna tree though. Do you have any hints for the announcement? I can't talk about it yet. Legally, I can't yet. Backpacks also take cellular data to connect to towers, but it's also one with multiple plans, so it never crashes. With the streams, we live your life in live action. Yeah, but that's like... My vlogs are not movies at all. But imagine you could watch the final product of a movie, or you could watch them make the movie. Which one would you rather? Like, you could watch the actors like acting it out live. I would rather see the final movie. Pump fun. If it's not pre-recorded. Okay. This is pre-recorded? Why does everybody think this is pre-recorded? I don't even know how to do that. What? Can you do that? Do people do that? You should pick what you prefer. We want you to interact with what you're doing. I was so tapped into the way how backpacks worked and the cameraman stuff because of the battery switch mean. Why not do 1 week stream, the next week vlog? Oh, because you gotta be consistent. You can't just like go a whole week without posting on one of them. Put a poll on YouTube too, or Instagram. With streams, I can support you more and give subs. That's true. I feel like 3 vlogs, 2 streams is a good balance. Okay, well, we'll figure it out. But I'm tapped out, guys. I know it's a short stream, but Thursday we're gonna do a lot of Fortnite because my dad's super excited about the Megazord. It's gonna be a big update, and then Saturday we are going to react to Saturday's YouTube video, and we'll probably play some scary games with Alexis. Streams have gift to subs. YouTube has rewatchability for money. Well, we only got 4 subs today, so I don't know. Okay, guys, that's all I got for you guys today. Do me a favor, don't forget to remember, if you're not smiling, you're doing wrong. And if you're subbed, I'm about to make this public so you can watch it and rewind however many times you want. CJ Surreal, how's your day going? First time chat, I'm about to leave. I'll do my research on streaming backpacks. Okay. That'd be crazy if me and Xandra, if Xandra is my guy in the future. That'd be crazy. Maybe. It could happen. And then we'll look back at this video and be like, yeah, remember when and now we're just like huge streamers? That'd be crazy.